So when I was setting up for this video, basically, I didn't know whether to keep this car behind me in frame or out of frame. Creatively, I thought, okay, maybe it's a good idea to keep it because, you know, it's a small little twist. It's an Audi TT, it doesn't hold value, but you know, they were fun cars when they came out and they're still fun cars today, and they're also historical. They go all the way back to 1909 when August Horch founded the company, and it was even called Automobilwerk, I believe. And then later in 1932 or 1923, I'm not sure one of the dates, he then renamed the company to the Latin translation of his last name, Audi. Sort of like the new Speedmaster in a way. So they don't hold value, but they're fun. And it's a chronograph as well. I mean, it's really the same as the previous Speedmaster, just of course with an updated coaxial movement. It's a chronograph. It wouldn't break the bank, and it's also very historical. And it's one of the reasons why I just thought to myself, why not Omega? You know, like I always walked into the Omega boutique and always checked them out. But what really got me interested this time is, of course, my boy Bobby on Instagram, who recently acquired his Speedmaster on a Mitsubishi wide dial. And I saw that thing and I was like, man, this is beautiful. I mean, I don't know, I don't want to jump ropes here. I can't compare it really to a steel panded dial Daytona. It would be a good alternative. I mean, why not? The hype is not as big about it. They're easily accessible. It's a lot of function, a lot of value for your money. And in the same time, with this new bracelet and this new clasp, yeah, it's a no-brainer, to be honest. This one comes in the reduced box. So the idea for me really is to kind of fall into the footsteps of what Bob had done with his Speedmaster. So buy the watch and then add the Mitsubishi dial, which is a very difficult dial to get. I mean, the bracelet, the clasp, they're fantastic. You can't even question them. But the one concern I have with it is when I tried it on, when I had it on my wrist, it just stood tall. And that's the only reason why I didn't buy it yesterday. So it's still there. The team at the Omega Boutique was kind enough to size it. They literally removed links and they held it for me. They still have it. This is the Histolite version, but mine is actually getting sized right now, and it's the Sapphire Sandwich version. And you know, there was a guy on the internet that talked about this razor sharp edges and bracelet on the new Speedmaster. It will cut your wrist. Let me tell you something, don't listen to this guy. It will not cut your wrist. They've been making watches and watch bracelets since 1848. That's 173 years ago. And I'm quite confident that they had figured it out by now. So, you know what, don't listen to this guy. That's just nothing, that's garbage. Thinking, and I don't know what I'm thinking about or why is it taking me a long time. I do have another alternative to it that is also waiting for me, which is a black dial Datejust on a loomed indices with, of course, the fluted bezel as well as the Jubilee bracelet. And I'm sure that this holds value even more, but then I can't have that really dictate, you know, what I want to buy, right? Which is the Omega. Do let me know in the comment section down below if you feel like this Omega is a good pick for me. It would be my first. I really need your support there. But let's get to the main point of this video, basically, which is the giveaway that I talked about in my last video. So I've done this collaboration with Piguet & Sons on their $500 beautiful Astronomia gyroscope winder that I am giving away. So this is not something that is coming from me. This is from Piguet & Sons. So all the kudos and all the thanks goes back to them, basically, for making this happen. So I had asked you guys basically to comment simply on the video saying that, you know, you are up for it. And I went through your comments, like literally all of your comments, and I've picked one winner. And I decided to give this away to Will. So Will, congratulations on the $500 Astronomia watch winder. You don't need to thank me for that. You can thank Piguet & Son for their continuous support. Go check them out on Instagram. These guys make fantastic products. But I also didn't forget you guys. If you remember a couple of videos ago where I talked about how I accidentally fell into collecting the 2100 series from G-Shock. So what I decided to do basically is pick two of them and give them away as well for you guys. So all what you have to do for this submission is very simple, is to say I'm in for it, plus the color of the 2100 series that you would want. So if you want the transparent one, you would say I'm in for it, plus the transparent or the white or whatever that may be. That was just a short video to share with you guys really my thoughts about Omega. I need your help, I need your advice to conclude. One thing is, of course, you keep purchasing watches from the same brand, Rolex, you know, the bank of Rolex, you know, where we feel our money is safe. But outside of that, there is a philosophy for me where I want to diversify as much as possible. Hence the AP and now Omega. And maybe I want to get into other brands as well. So do let me know in the comment section down below if you feel like this Omega is a good pick for me. It would be my first. I really need your support there. Don't forget your submissions for the 2100 series. So you simply have to comment in this video saying that you're in for it, plus the color of the watch that you want. So if I ever pick this Omega, I'll definitely come back to you and tell you that I have picked this Omega, and I'll do a full review on it as well. But if I just go back to Rolex and Datejust, it would be a poor man's call, really, in this case. It would probably be the fact that I know is going to hold value more than the Omega. But yeah, let's see what I end up picking. Look out for that video, and good luck with the submissions. Catch you guys really soon. Take care.